All right, then. I'm going to start a push day, the first push day of the week. We'll warm up with some push-ups. So let's do this. You want full push-ups, retracting your scapula and going all the way to the floor, pausing at the floor, not resting on the floor. And I think that sets you up pretty well for bench. So we're going to start with 50 kilos. Next part of the warm-up. Flat bench. These movable benches, you need to make sure you line them up. One of the downsides of them. Put my slides on, an essential part of equipment, and solder. Let's put some liquid chalk on before we get all sweaty. You may hear some microphone static. That's the microphone rubbing against my stubble, but you might not. Depends. Depends how I set it up. Oh. So yeah, this is a bit of a vlog. I don't know how good it'll be. We've now got 80 kilos on the bar. I think I'm going to call this video Road to 120 kilo bench. A, because it's the goal at the end of this block of training, but also because I don't think anybody will click on workout vlog 1, and I think half a dozen people might click on Road to 120 kilo bench. Let's try and set up a little bit better than that for a set, shall we? I reckon you'll be able to see my belly on every single one of these sets. That's pretty cool. So, we've got 80 kilos on the bar now. We've got a couple more warm-up sets, but let's shove some wrist wraps on for this. You don't want to cause yourself any wrist pain before you get out of your warm-up. And my left wrist has been playing up recently. Okay. Yeah, felt good. Felt tight. Alright then, last warm-up set. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 2 or 3 reps for this. We're at 90 kilos. Great. Hope the mic quality is okay when I'm laid down. It's very awkward to lie down with the lapel mic there. I want to crush it with my chin. Two was the answer. Felt good though. Felt very good. Alright then. First working set. 95 kilos. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I'd try wearing a belt on on this set. I don't usually wear a belt. I've been making a much larger effort at making a bigger effort to brace while I bench at the moment. And obviously the belt helps with that. The only problem is that depending on the belt and the placement of the belt, it can get in the way of the bar path. It can kind of be distracting. So I've decided to skip it this time. So yeah, let's go for this triple, 95 kilo triple. And then presuming it doesn't feel like absolute ass, we'll go to 97.5 or maybe 100. 97.5 is the plan. So I should probably stick to the plan. Now obviously they were a little bit more touch and go than the 90, but we're not trying to pause. I just tend to pause on the warm-ups. It's not a good habit to be in. Not a good habit to be in at all, but that felt pretty fine, to be honest with you. Let's go up to 97.5. Second working set, 97.5 kilos. I feel like my leg drive has been better today. My setup's been pretty nice, felt pretty tight. My bracing felt pretty good. Don't think I've rushed anything. Maybe not pausing the bottom counts as rushing, but what I mean is bringing it down to the central position instead of just unracking it and immediately coming down into this sort of J-shaped figure. Oh, doesn't feel too bad. Doesn't feel amazing either. I think I should start watching a spot more consistently on the ceiling. I tend to watch the bar, and while my head doesn't come up, I don't think it's probably the best idea. There's a rabbit hanging around the base of this tripod, and the rabbit hates the tripod. So during this set, you may move around or be knocked over entirely. I can't help that. And I've given up. Oh no, you'll be safe. I've given up trying to prevent it, to be honest. Another rabbit is entering. So the danger continues. Leave it. Whatever. Can't be distracted, can I? Felt okay. Didn't feel like I had any more in the tank though. Last set of bench today. Do another flat bench session on Friday. Feels kind of weird to be recording these kind of sets just because I've done more weight for more reps in the past, but this is consistently getting these reps, you know, week after week, trying to build up to something a bit bigger. It just feels weird to be recording it with any intention of putting it out at all, but oh well. Even managed to pause that last rep. First two felt a bit bouncy, so I thought, make a concerted effort not to bounce that last one. And it worked. It's pretty good. Alright then, next exercise. We're just going to do lateral raises. Start with some 10s, 10 kilos. Go to 15 and then 17 and a half. The 17 and a half will be cheats. I know everyone loves very strict form on lateral raises, but I think at some point progressive overload needs to get a little bit messy, which I'm sure is very controversial. So we're not going to do too many reps with the 10s or the 15s, just so we don't wear ourselves out for the 17 and a half. Felt good. I've been trying to gain weight recently, trying to bulk, and it's been real slow, and it's basically come to a halt despite eating an absolute ton and not doing it cleanly, to be honest. I haven't gotten to the point where I feel bloated and my joints hurt and from all the salt content and bad eating, but I've really been eating a hell of a lot more than I thought I would have had to gain weight, and it's basically come to a stop for about a month. But yeah. We're just going to do one side at a time now, because I can't be arsed changing the dumbbells. Plus, we're going to be swinging around a bit when we get to the 17 and a half. So we got 15 here. May want to hold on to something, even this other 10, just to weigh us down a little bit on the other side. Right. Oh, to the left. A lot of people may get annoyed, again, if anyone's watching, that you're shouting at the screens, you shouldn't be swinging. And I would agree with you if I hadn't had a lot of progress seen a lot of progress and felt my shoulders growing a lot when I've really pushed the weight on lateral raises. 17 and a half kilos, or I think 39 pounds. Some quick math, I think, it's like that. Maybe a tad less. Maybe a tad more, I don't know. This is going to be a little swingy. I've only ever done this twice before, I think. Let's grab the 10 just to even me out a little bit. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it didn't feel too bad. I'm sure it looked worse on camera. I'm sure this is going to be worse. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so much for a controlled descent, eh? I've also set up my next exercise, my last exercise. I'll probably go down to 15 again after the set, to be honest with you. Oh. Right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Oh, that was terrible. 1, 2, 3. Feel my wrist is suffering. 4, 5. Fuck it. Oh. I wasn't really counting there. I think that was 7. Oh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. There you go. That'll do. Oh. Right then, last exercise. We're going to do one warm-up set before we put on some weight and call it a working set. 50 kilos close grip bench. And focusing on arms, but also I feel like it really progresses the bench, the flat bench that isn't close grip as well. Little assistance exercise. Oh, the sit-ups pretty much exactly the same. You know, I don't feel like you get as much out of it getting tight as you do the regular grip. Just because I feel like you can't show in your triceps. So getting your lats involved is not as essential, but I don't know that for certain, to be honest. Right. It does make me think I should bring my hands in closer slightly on the regular grip bench, because I find the close grip variation to be quite easy until we get to 80 kilos, which isn't miles away from my comfortable bench of like a 90 kilo for reps. So I think bringing my hands in on the regular grip might be a good idea. Probably shouldn't talk during this set. Probably shouldn't have talked during the last one. An inch inside the knurling. Oh, okay. Don't feel particularly strong then. So we're up to 80 kilos on the close grip now. Hopefully do 3 sets of this. And I'm going to put the wrist wraps on for it. Save our wrists. Save as we're doing so much pressing at the moment. My wrists and elbows may start hurting in a couple of weeks. So let's try and prevent that. Because there's nothing worse than trying to train through pain in your joints. Oh, fuck now. Penultimate set of the whole workout. Last set didn't feel great. I think I'm just exhausted. Doing this after work. I walk to work and walk back from work, and survive on a Red Bull, sugar-free Red Bull for this workout. Oh, Christ. Oh. Last set. Gone down 75 kilos. Oh, done. We're done. I hope you enjoyed it. I did for the most part too. But it went on a bit. And I'm glad it's over. Thanks for watching.